section 4.5, number 3, part B. So you don't have to do all of them. You just need to do part B. So in my example, I'm going to do part A. Now, pay attention to the instruction. It says, suppose that a student has learned the following basic multiplication facts. And notice that the table ends right here. And notice that 1 times 5. So that means this student has only memorized the times table from times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, and times 5. And this student does not know what times 6, times 7, times 8, times 9 table yet. So when you help the students, you have to recognize that fact, and you cannot use any of the multiplication facts not in this table, because that's all the student knows. Okay, so for example, if we want to teach the student what 6 times 7 is, so again, apparently this student doesn't know what 6, he or she has not memorized the times table, so he doesn't know what 6 times 7 is, but he or she does know all of these already. So for example, he knows 7 fives, or 5, so he knows 7 fives here. And so what we do is, if the student knows 7 times 5 or 5 times 7, I guess we also have to make sure the student knows the commutative property, which is 5 times 7. And we can use this as a fact to teach the student. So 6 sevenths can be we can break 6 as 5 plus 1. So we're going to first do 5 sevenths and plus 1 7, because the student does know 7 fives. And again, we need to teach student the commutative property. 5 sevenths is also 35. And all he needs to do is to add another 7, because 6 7 is 5 7 plus 1 7. So that so he will be able to figure out the answer is 42. So 6 7 is 42. And be careful that you don't use any fact that is not here. And there could be a different way. So they did ask us to use 2 different ways. So another way you could do is, because the student also knows 3 sevenths, so I could break this down as, instead of breaking down 6, I can break down 7 as, instead of breaking down 6 as 5 plus 1, I can break down 6 as 3 plus 3. So now I have 3 sevenths plus 3 sevenths, and that's 21 plus 21, because the student does know 3 7 are 21. So that gives also the same answer, 42. So make sure the facts you're using, the students already knows. So when you do part B, make sure you don't do this, because in the past I saw a student did this. So they're thinking, well, I can break down 7 as 6 plus 1 times 8. And so I have 6 plus 8 distribute 8. I get 6 plus 8 and 1 plus 8. Okay, so 6 plus 8 is 48. So here's the question. This student, a parent, doesn't know what 6 8 is. If you look at the table, he or she has not memorized anything. And look, all the student knows is 5 eighths, and he doesn't know what 6 eighths is. So we cannot really do this way, because when you ask a student when you show the student this way, and the student will not be able to figure out what this is, because he or she does not know what 4 times 8 is. So make sure you use, when you break this 7 down, or you break 8 down, make sure it's something he or she already knows.